Hi, and welcome back to Main Street Prowlers. I'm your host, as always, Chris Baker. In this episode, we have a little bit of shakeup in the roster with 3 games on the schedule this past weekend. In the first game on the schedule, we played the Cornell Nationals on Mitt's birthday. The Nationals would get on the board fast as they got the first 2 goals within the first 3 minutes of the game. Matt Beer would answer at the 9:06 mark on his first game back from injury, assisted by Unak and Tattern. Colton would then score 3 minutes later in the game to tie up the game at 2, assisted by Mafus and Day. Another 3 minutes later, we would go ahead 3-2 with a goal by Day, assisted by Mafus and Robertson. Halfway through the second, Whitmire scored to put us up 4-2, assisted by Robertson and Day. And with 12 seconds left in the second, we got our 5th and final goal scored by Lamerix before Cornwall scored the 3rd and final goal of the game and the 3rd for the Prowlers win. Mufus would gain the 3rd star while Day would get the 2nd and Whitmire would get the 1st star of the game in front of an announced crowd of 1,036 at home. The next game we would travel down to Danville to play the Dashers. The Prowlers would get on the board first with a goal from Unak, assisted by Beer 15 minutes into the second before the game was tied up by Danville 11 minutes into the third. The Prowlers would eventually go down to the shootout. Unak would grab the 3rd star of the game though. We stayed in Danville to play the Dashers to try to get revenge from the night before. It would fall short though, as the Dashers scored 5 goals before we got our one and only goal of the game when Matt Beer scored, assisted by Tattern and Pace. As said before, we have had shakeups in the roster. St. Pierre went on IR, and Tattern, Day, and Martino have been called up to the higher leagues, so we had to sign 2 brand new goalies. Also, after the Friday win, we unfortunately saw the departure of Coach Trevor. He will be missed as we bring in the dad of our captain to coach the team, Joe Pace Sr. Here are the standings as follows. In 7th, the St. Clair Shores Fighting Saints with a record of 7-14-2-1 with 26 points. In 6th is the Cornwall Nationals with a record of 7-12-3-1 with 28 points. In 5th is our boys support here on Prowlers with a record of 8-11-1-6 with 32 points. In 4th is the Watertown Wolves with a record of 10-13-1-1 with 33 points. And 3rd is the Danbury Titans with a record of 11-10-3-1 with 40 points. And 2nd is the Berlin River Drivers with a record of 12-9-1-3 with 41 points. And in 1st is the Danville Dashers with a record of 18-4-3-1 with 61 points. Our next games come on the 13th and the 14th at Watertown and the 15th at St. Clair Shores. That's it for this episode. Until next time, stay sharp, Prowler Nation.